Okay guys, hello and welcome to this video. I am the Custard Prophet. Thank you very much for coming along. So I just wanted to highlight that this is not necessarily the sort of video that I do all the time. It's mainly gaming content, so this is something a bit different. But I have a question for you guys, and I'd appreciate 5 or 10 minutes of your time. And the question is, does YouTube see all of the views that actually happen, or are some being missed? And I'm going to give you a little bit of evidence for why I think some of the views are being missed. Now, I appreciate that YouTube is a multi-million pound company which has to deal with millions, maybe billions of videos, screen them for appropriateness of content, and also has the analytics side of things where it's having to deal with the views that occur on each channel, making sure that each one of those views is appropriate and not a questionable one. It's not Putin trying to rig an election. It is actually a real view. And I know you guys, a lot of the content creators are not always happy about how YouTube goes about this, and there are many things that could be improved about this. But I don't. This is not a video that is having a go at YouTube, really. It's just a video that wants to ask whether, within all of that, is YouTube actually seeing all of the views that occur? Are things just are they going under the radar, and YouTube is completely missing them? This has obviously got fairly big implications for smaller channels where every single view counts. Maybe some of the bigger channels can deal with a proportion of the views that are lost. So I know you guys will probably be screaming at your phone or computer or whatever, saying that, well, yes, views do disappear and reappear, and because of this kind of curation business to try and identify those videos that are dodgy. And I had that the other day, where someone who is a regular who is a regular viewer on my channel did leave a load of comments on a video that had just been uploaded, and they clearly watched it, but there was no view, and actually it wasn't until about 3 hours later when the view emerged, which I get. This is YouTube doing its thing, checking that this video is not questionable. For some reason it was flagged. I don't understand why, because this person's watched every single video on this series, so I don't get that, but that is what happened, and the right outcome was reached, so I have no problem with that. And I've certainly no problem with YouTube trying to ensure that the views that go out there are appropriate, because we don't want our kids watching hardcore pornography now, do we? But it was about 2 or 3 days before that something else happened, which really made me question whether YouTube was seeing everything. So I'll preface that with the point that I'm a very small channel, and this gives me a bit of an advantage over the bigger channels when it actually comes to looking at the analytics, because you could actually follow things almost at the individual level rather than seeing this whole bunch of stuff happening all at once. So I got to subscribe, so I check my analytics, and the reason I do that is just to see where the subscription has come from, what that person was watching at the time, and so I can kind of tailor what I do to what people are enjoying. So yeah, got this subscribe and went to check the analytics, but there were no views. So I initially thought that perhaps this is just a person who is, seen my comment me comment on a video somewhere else, and thought, oh, that guy is effing hilarious. I will give him a like and a subscribe and stuff. I'm not. But yeah, so he did the subscribe, no views, and there was no views within sort of 2 hours of each side of this subscribe appearing. So I went to look at his profile and his channel, and he is a legitimate YouTuber. He's got 1,500 subscribers. He's a vlogger, West Ham fan, all these things. So he's a real person, not some made-up entity. And And so I then went to look in his video playlists, and within that sometimes people have a like playlist. So when they watch a video and they've liked it, they hit like and it pops up on that playlist. And he had one of these, and lo and behold, top of the tree, so the last thing he had watched was one of my videos from a series that wasn't particularly popular. So I then went back about 2 hours later, and he'd actually watched 4 videos from this series, which was really interesting, because they hadn't appeared on my channel. So it was videos 1, 2, 3, and then video 6. So it looked what had happened. He got interested early on, and then he went all the way to the end, the last video, video 6, to see what happened in the end, which is a legitimate kind of way to do things. I have no problem with that at all. And the fact it was in the liked playlist suggests that he hit like for each one of those videos. So I was surprised to see that I didn't see that. I should, at this point, I probably will have already done this, but I will have put the a screenshot of that just to prove what I'm is true. I've got rid of his details, of course, but you will also see upwards and downwards. So the videos before and after were Football Manager videos, and this was a Football Manager series. So yeah, what do you make of that? The only conclusion that I can come to is that he did watch those videos, he liked them, and YouTube didn't see that happening. I don't see it as a questionable view, because if you just kind of click through each of the videos, why would it go 1, 2, 3, 6? Why not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? The other thing that makes me think it's not a questionable view, every time I've had those kind of questionable views before, the likes have appeared, but I just get no view. So there was none of that. It was just kind of empty. So I'm a little bit confused with that, and I've had 1 or 2 situations like this that have happened before. My question to you guys is am I seeing this completely wrong? Is this complete am I just kind of making this up, and am I missing something that's massive here? Or have you seen something like this before? I'd like you guys to explain what it is that I'm missing, and if you can't do that, tell me your own stories about what's going on. Is this something that is this a real thing, or is it just kind of a bit of a glitch that occurred on this occasion? I would really value your thoughts on this. I'll leave it there. Please drop a comment down below on those sort of topics, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you if you viewed this video. Come and check out some of my other stuff, and yeah, goodbye. Thanks.